morning students. How are you all? All of you enjoyed the holidays? Yes, okay. So let's get back to studies now. Okay. So in the last lecture, class, what did we do? We studied about how to add and subtract large numbers, right? How to add 7-digit numbers and how to subtract them also. Okay. So in today's class, first we will see 2 word problems based on addition and subtraction of large numbers, and then we will go to the next exercise. Okay. So this is continued exercise 7. Okay. So the question 3 is, what is the sum of this number and this number? Okay. So here something is asked to us, something we have to find, and what do we have to find? We have to find the sum. Okay. So in words, if the name sum is given to us, then it means what? Sum means what? Addition. Okay. So if we have told to find the sum of 2 numbers, then we have to add them. Okay. So sum means addition. Okay. So here we have to add these 2 numbers which are given to us. So the first number is 7545607 and the second is 4534674. So these both are what? They are 7-digit numbers. So what do we have to do? We have to add the 2 numbers. So I write 7, 5, 4, 5, 6, 0, 7 plus 4, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, 4. Okay, and I have to add them. So let's start from the right hand side. What we do first, we start from the right side and taking every number which is in the units place or tens place, like that we go on adding towards the left. Okay. So what is 7 plus 4? Count after 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. So 7 plus 4 is 11. So I write, how do I write 11? I write 1 here and the other one of 11, number 11 comes here. That is carried, gets carried to the next number. Okay. Okay, so I write 1 here and the other number of 11, the other 1 gets carried to the next numbers. Okay. So now this becomes 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Then again that 1 plus 7 is how much? 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay. So this becomes 8 now. Okay. So the addition of this is 8. Then 6 plus 6. Now 6 plus 6 is how much? Count after 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 6 plus 6 is 12. So I write 1 on the other number that is carried out and 2 I write here. Okay, now 1 plus 5 is 6 and 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, so 10's 1 is here and 0 is 0 we write here. Okay, now 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8 and 8 is a single digit number, so I write it down only. Then 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 is a 2-digit number, so I have to write 1 to the next, that is carried out, and 0 here. Okay, so 1 plus 7 now is 8 and 8 plus 4, after 8 count 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the number is 12 and here all our numbers are over, so we write 12. Okay, so this is the addition of these 2 numbers, or we call this as the sum of these 2 numbers. So whenever the question is given us in the word form, in the words, then we have to write the answer also in words. Okay, so I write the sum of both numbers. Both numbers means the numbers which are given to us. Okay, so the sum of these numbers is how much? Write the answer here. 1208028 Okay, so this is the sum of the given 2 numbers. Okay, now let's go to the 4th question. The 4th question is, what is the difference between this number and this number? Okay, so the first number is 8457543 and the second number is 144235. Okay, and we have to find the difference. So if we are asked to find the difference, then difference means what? In words, if it is given difference, then what do we have to find? We have to find the subtraction of both the numbers. Okay, so we have to subtract. Difference means to subtract and sum means to add. Okay, so here we have to find the difference, means we have to subtract these two numbers. So let's write the first number, 8457543 minus 1442345. Okay, and now we have to subtract these two numbers. So let's start from the right side. The units place numbers are 3 and 5. So can we minus 5 from 3? No, 3 is a smaller number, right? So what we have to do, we have to carry 1 from the previous number. Okay, so what we do, we carry 1 from 4. Okay, so after 4, when 4 gives 1 to 3, then it becomes 3 here, right? And this number 3 now becomes, we put a 1 here, so it becomes 13 now. Okay, so this is 13 plus 5 is how much? Sorry, 13 minus 5. We have to minus 5 from 13. So after 5, count till 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it is 8. So the answer 13 minus 5 is 8. Now let's go to the tens place. The tens place is 3 minus 4. Again here 3 is smaller than 4. So what we have to do? We have to carry 1 from the previous number. So this, I carry 1 from number 5. Okay. So when 5 gives 1 to this 3, it becomes 4. And this 3 becomes what? 30. Okay. So now we have to do 13 minus 4. So after 4, count till 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 9. Okay. So the answer 13 minus 4 is 9. Now go to the hundreds place. 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is how much? 1. So we write 1. Then 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. 4 minus 4 is 0. 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, so this is our answer. 7015198 is the difference between the given two numbers. So this also answer we have to write in words. So we write the difference between the given numbers is how much? Is, we have to write the answer for that. 7015198. Okay, so this is the difference of the given two numbers. So did you all understand what sum means what and difference means what? So if in any question, if it is given that sum these two numbers, then we have to add the numbers, and if it is given that we find the difference of the two numbers, then we have to subtract the two numbers and find the answer. Okay, so this was about exercise 7. We saw how to add and subtract large numbers, 7-digit numbers, right? So in exercise 8, now we go to the exercise 8 now. Okay, go to exercise number 8. In this exercise, we are going to see that addition and subtraction are inverse operations. Inverse operations means what? If there is a number which is added to one side of the equal to sign, then after going to the other side of the equal to sign, it becomes subtracted. Okay, it gets subtracted. So and if a number is subtracted to one side, then after going to the other side of equal to sign, it gets added. Okay, so we will see a few examples based on it, then you will understand more. Okay, inverse operations means what? So what we are going to see is addition and subtraction are inverse operations. That means if addition is the inverse of subtraction and subtraction is the inverse of addition. Okay, so let's see the first example. The first example, the question is find the missing number. Okay, so the missing number, the blank which is there here, we have to fill that blank with a number. Okay, so we have to find that missing number. So the first one is 3541 plus what gives us 5874. That means which number should be added to this 3541 to get 5874. Okay, so how will we find this number? If it was a single digit number or a 2-digit number, then it would have been easy, but these are 4-digit numbers. Okay, so we cannot predict what number can be added here. Okay, so what we have to do, we take this number. So why are we doing this? Because we are finding the blank which is there. Okay, so what we have to do, we want only this blank on one side of equal to sign and all the numbers on the other side of equal to sign. That means we have to take this number which is there, we have to take this to the other side and then do the operations, and the final answer which we will get will be the blank. Okay, so let's see how to do this. So now here you can see that this number 3541 is being added to the blank, right? So here it is added to the blank. So after taking this number to the other side of equal to sign, this is the equal to sign, and if I am taking this number to this side of the equal to sign, then this number will get subtracted from this number. Okay, so let's see how to do it. Here there is a question mark which we have to find, and the equal to sign which is there. Here the equal to sign I write, and then I write the number which is there as it is, 5874. Okay, so this much, leaving this part, this much I have written as it is. Question mark is equal to 5874. So question mark is equal to 5874, that I have written as it is. We don't have to change the order here. Okay, that means if I take this number to this side, I will not write this number first and this number second. Okay, first I will write this number and then I will write the number which is shifted. Okay, so this part I will write as it is, and then I will write the number which I am shifting to the other side. Okay, so now this number here is getting added on one side, so when it goes to the other side, it will get subtracted. Okay, so I put a minus sign, it is getting subtracted from the first number. So 3541 is getting subtracted from 5874. Okay, now we have to find the answer of this subtraction. So what will be the answer of this subtraction? Let's see. 5874 minus 3541. So what will be the answer of this? 4 minus 1 is 3. 7 minus 4 is 4. 5, 6, 7. So 3. 8 minus 5 is 3 and 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, so the answer is 2333. So this is what the question mark. So question mark is equal to, what did we get? Question mark is equal to 2333. That means in place of this, I have written the answer. So the blank which is there is the answer. Okay, this 2333 is the blank. That means the blank, the value of the blank is 2333. So the missing number is 2333. That means when I add this number to 3541, I will get 5874. Okay, if you want, you can check this answer and see that you can put this answer over here in place of this missing number, and then when you add the two numbers, you will get 5874. Okay, so this is the way we find missing numbers. Okay, so let us go to the second example. In the second example, here in the first place there is a blank, then the second number is given to us, and the third, that is the equal to, the answer is given to us. Okay, and here also we have to find the blank. Okay, so here also we see that this number 6547 is what? It is being added to the missing number, right? So what we do, we take this number to other side of the equal to sign. So we are going to take this number to this side. Okay, and we are going to keep this blank as it is. So I write blank is equal to, first I write this number 9412. Okay, and then I write this number, but this number is first means to this side, the left side of equal to sign, it is being added. So when I take to the other side, it will get what? Subtracted. subtracted because adding and subtracting are inverse operations. So when we take this number to the other side, it will get subtracted. So now I subtract 6, 5, 4, 7. Okay, this is subtracted, minus. So now I have to find the answer of these two numbers, the subtraction. Okay, so I subtract 9, 4, 1, 2. From this number I have to subtract 6, 5, 4, 7. Okay, so let's find. Can we do 2 minus 7? No, 2 is smaller than 7. So I need to carry 1. So when this 1 gives 1 to 2, it becomes 0, and this 2 becomes 12. Okay, so now we can minus 7 from 12. So let's count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 5. Now 0 minus 4, 0 is again a smaller number. So again we have to carry 1 from 4. So this becomes 10 now. So 10 minus 4 is how much now? 6. So I write 6. Now 3 is again smaller than 5. So we need to carry 1 from 9. So this becomes 8 and this number becomes 13. Now 13 minus 5 is how much? 8. Let's count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the answer is 8. And 8 minus 6 is 2. So this is our answer of the subtraction of these two numbers. So I write here the answer 2, 8, 6, 5. That means 9, 4, 1, 2 minus 6, 5, 4, 7 is 2, 8, 6, 5. And here is the missing number. So here the answer, the answer means the missing number is 2, 8, 6, 5. So when we add 2, 8, 6, 5 and 6, 5, 4, 7, we get 9, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, so this was about addition. That means when a number was added to the missing number. Now we will see if a number is subtracted. Okay, if there is subtraction between two numbers. Here what we had addition, the sign of addition between these two numbers. Now in this place we are going to have a subtraction sign, a minus sign between two numbers. So we are going to see how this changes. Okay, so the third sum, we go to the third sum. We have to find a number, the missing number, from which if I subtract 5, 4, 7, 8, I get 9,000. That means when I subtract 5, 4, 7, 8 from this number, I will get 9,000. So how will we find the missing number? Which will be the number from which if I subtract 5, 4, 7, 8, it will give 9,000. So how do we find that? We keep the missing number as it is and this 9,000 as it is, and we have to take this number to the other side of equal to sign. Okay, so this number I am going to take to the other side. Okay, now here we had seen that the numbers were added and here this number is being subtracted. Okay, so when a number is subtracted on one side of the equal to sign, when it is carried to the next or to the second side, to the other side of equal to sign, it becomes added. It gets added. Okay, that is, this subtraction after going here will become addition. Okay, that is what we call as addition and subtraction are inverse operations. That means if it is subtracted here, here it will get added. If it is added here, it will get subtracted to the other side. Okay, so this equal to sign I keep as it is. Then I write this 9. Sorry, this is not working. I will write it with a red pen only. Okay, so I write 9,000, and this number after going to this side will get what? It will get added, right? So I will write plus 5, 4, 7, 8. Okay. So now this becomes what? 9,000 plus 5, 4, 7, 8. So we have to now find the answer of this addition. So let's add here 9,000 plus 5, 4, 7, 8. 0 plus 8 is 8, 0 plus 7 is 7, 0 plus 4 is 4, and 9 plus 5 is how much? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is 14, 4, 7, 8. So the answer is 14,478. So this is the missing number. Okay, everyone has understood? When a number is subtracted on one side, after going to the other side it gets added. If a number is added to one side, after going to the other side it gets subtracted. So this is what we call as addition and subtraction are inverse operations. Okay. Now the fourth example also. Here we see that 1000 minus what will give us 250. That means when I subtract some number from 1000, it will give me 250. So what do I have to do? Here this is a bit different question, because here the number is given after this. If it would have been like this, then it would have been easy. But here the number which is being subtracted is missing. Okay. So in this case, when the second number is missing, what we have to do? We have to do some more shiftings or some more transformations. Okay. So what we do first is, I take this number, the missing number, to the other side. Why? Because it has a minus sign over here. Okay. So if I keep it as it is, then this minus sign which is there on it will be carried like that only. Okay, it will be as it is, this minus sign. If I take this 1000 over here, if I take this 1000 to the other side, then there is no problem. But this missing number is having a negative sign on it. So this number has to be carried or has to be made positive. Okay, that means this number should have a positive sign. So what do we have to do? If the number which is having the missing number, if it is having a negative sign, then we take that number to the other side. Okay, so I will take this number to this side now. Okay, so on going to the other side, if it is minus here, after going to the other side it will become positive, it will become plus. Okay, so this will be how now? 1000 is equal to, why is equal to? Because there is no number. If I omit this, then this remains as it is. 1000 is equal to 250 plus the missing number here. Okay, this number has been carried out to the next to the other side of equal to sign, and now it is added. It has become added. So now the sign of this number is what? It is positive. Okay. Now, but we can see how will we add two numbers. There's one number on one side and the other number on other side. So how will we find the missing number? So for finding or to find the missing number, we have to have both the numbers, like these two numbers, we have to make them on one side only. Okay. So now I can take this 250 to this side. Okay. So I'll take this 250, this number to this side. Okay. Now this 250 is having which sign here? Plus sign, right? Or it is being added to the second number. So after going to the other side, it will become minus, or it will get subtracted from here. Okay. So this becomes what? 1000 remains as it is, and this 250 after coming here becomes minus 250 is equal to the question mark. So now we have to subtract these two numbers, 1000 and 250. So how much is 1000 minus 250? Minus 250. So how do we subtract this? 0 minus 0 is 0. Now 0 minus 5. We cannot minus 5 from 0. So what do we have to do? We have to carry 1 from the previous number. So but the previous number here is also 0. So 0 doesn't have anything. It doesn't have 1 to give to this 0. Right? So what it will do? It will go to the next number and then carry 1 from the next number. Okay. So this 1 will give 1 to this 0. Okay. So this will become 0 and this number will become 10. Okay. Now by this 10, this has got 1. Okay. Now it has become 10. So now can it give 1 to the previous number? Yes. So this gets cancelled and now it becomes 9 and this number becomes 10. Okay. So see, this 0 wanted 1, right? Wanted 1 to subtract 5 from it, but it didn't have 1. It was 0. So what it did? It went to the other number. The other number also didn't have 1. So it went to the other number. So when this 0 got 1, it gave 1 to the previous number. Okay, so this became 0 now, this becomes 10. After it gives 1 to the previous 0, now it becomes 9, because 10 minus 1 is 9. So this number becomes 9 and this number becomes 10. So now we can minus 5 from 10. So 10 minus 5 is how much? 5. So the answer is 5. And now this 9 minus 2 is 7. And 0 minus, here if there is no number, then there is a 0 here. And 0 minus 0 is 0. So the answer is what? 750. Okay. So 750 is the missing number. We can write it 750 is the missing number, or we can write it as missing number is equal to 750. So the missing number, the number which we had to find here in this case is 750. So when we subtract 750 from 1000, we get 250. So in addition, we don't have this problem of taking the numbers here and there. But in subtraction, we have a problem. Why? Because this subtraction is not only subtraction of the number, but it is also the sign of the given number. Okay, the missing number sign, it is also the sign of it. So if we are subtracting, if there is a minus sign, we need to be careful if it goes to the other side, whether its sign will change or no. Okay, so if the other number, the number which is missing, has a negative sign, then we take that number to the other side. Then taking it to the other side, it becomes positive, and the number which is there to the other side, that number we will take here. Okay, so that 250 which was positive here, after coming this side, it became negative. So then that became 1000 minus 250, which is equal to 750. So 1000 minus 750 will be equal to 250. You can put these values in the missing places and find or check whether the answers which are given to us are correct or no. You can verify the answers which we have got. Okay, so this was about exercise number 8. I have solved more examples in the notes, and I have given you homework also. Similar kind of sums are there in it, and it will be more practice if you solve the examples which I have given, or the homework which I have given to you. Okay, so I hope everyone has understood that how to find the missing numbers, or the objective which was there of this exercise number 8 was addition and subtraction are what? They are inverse operations. Means addition is inverse of subtraction. Addition and subtraction are inverse. Okay, so this was all about exercise number 8, and that's it for today. We will meet in the next class, students. Till then, take care, goodbye, and practice more sums like these. Okay.